Hi there, everyone. This is Dr. Gwen from the Dr. Gwen International and host of the iTunes show, the Dr. Gwen Podcast Show. Now, I am so happy that today is a bright Monday afternoon and it's rather chilly outside. I don't know where you are or where you may be hailing from. I am in the Washington, D.C. area and it's a little chilly. There was some kind of snow prediction for tomorrow, some today, but it's nice and bright outside. So not complaining. The trees are budding, the flowers are coming out, and I sent my charm to them so that they can actually survive and not freeze in this weather that seems to be fluctuating from one place to the other. One time we have summer, next time we have winter, next time it looks like spring. So in any event, we go with the flow of whatever is happening in the universe. And we're grateful that we have life, don't we? To see and to experience all the changes that are happening. Now, in our empowering reflection conversation today, I want to talk with you about that procrastination bubble. Yes, I know so many of you are caught up in the procrastination bubble. And you know what? Truthfully, everyone to some degree procrastinates. They may put something off and decide to do it another time. And I feel that's somewhat normal. Is your procrastination, however, getting in your way, in your self-esteem, in your way of feeling self-confident, in your way of feeling competent about what the things are that you have to do in your life? Are you allowing your procrastination to do that? So today I want to talk with you about 7 ways that I've figured out how to pop the procrastination bubble. Yes, the procrastination bubble, that thing that encapsulates you, that causes you to feel as though there's no way to get out. It may be a tiny little task that you have to complete, and yet you find yourself lollygagging, as they say, dragging your feet and not getting started. And that few minutes turn into hours, turn into days, turn into months, turn into years. And it's been decades that you've been wanting to do something in your life and you have not yet even started it. We're going to talk about those 7 things that I have discovered that can help you to figure out what may be contributing to your procrastination so that you can take some active steps to try to deal with it or to work with it. I don't like to use the word try, so I'm going to rephrase my statement. So 7 steps that you can utilize to deal with your procrastination. And I have a wonderful event that's coming up that I'm going to be sharing with you for free that will help you in your procrastination struggles. And you don't want to miss that. So if you're coming here after this recording, listen to the whole thing. At the end, I'll be telling you about an opportunity that is free that you can participate in to finally kick and pop that procrastination bubble that's been encapsulating you and keeping you trapped. Now, when we talk about procrastination, there are several things that I think contribute to that. And one of those things that I've talked about in the past is fear. One of my latest blogs on the drgwen.com talks about fear as one of the things that contribute to procrastination. So you may be afraid of starting something because maybe it may be bigger than life. It may be larger than you think. It may be bigger than you anticipate that you have the skills and the ability to deal with. Now, hold just a moment. Let me put my phone on silent. So that may be it. Outside of fear, though, there are other things that may contribute to your procrastination. You may want to think about your inability to focus. Some people have some challenges focusing on the task at hand. And there are a couple things that may contribute to that lack of focus. You see, a lot of times we tend to think that our bodies, we are so compartmentalized that every single aspect of our life is just that individual aspect. When the reality is that's not the way it really works. We're interconnected. Our body is a complete system. And in this system, every single element communicates with the other. So if you're not feeling well, for example, you may not be able to think clearly. You may not be able to get up and do your regular exercise. You may be feeling pain in other parts of your body. So your whole system is actually sympathizing with what is going on. So you're not segmented and departmentalized or compartmentalized. You are an intertwined, interconnected being. So one aspect that may be contributing to your lack of focus may be your diet. The foods you eat, some of those foods tend to throw off your thought processes and inhibit your ability to focus. You may not be able to focus long enough to start an activity. Or you may start an activity and you're not able to focus enough to keep it going. So it's really important to pay attention to your nutrition and to look out for those foods that actually give you the nourishment that you need so that your brain can focus and do the work that you do. Also, that lack of sleep. That is a huge one, because if you're an entrepreneur or if you're a hard worker, you may find yourself being trapped by this. That is, you go to bed very late and you're forced to have to get up early to confront whatever the challenges are or the schedules are or whatever the opportunities are for you. And if you're not getting enough sleep, that is a concern. Your body needs a certain number of hours of rest. And every single one of us is different. So I am not in a position to say to you, you need 8 hours or you need 9 or 10. 9 is an ideal number. However, let me ask you this. When you go to bed at night and you wake up in the mornings, do you find yourself feeling as though you are well rested? Do you find yourself feeling as though you're drowsy and you're tired? When you get up, are you done sleeping? And that's a question that you can ask yourself to see whether or not you're getting adequate rest, because rest is important for your ability to focus. And so if you're not getting enough rest, work to get yourself to bed a little earlier. After all, you need to take care of your body, yourself. You are all you have. And no doubt, you have other people in your lives that are depending on you. They are depending on you maybe for your love and your compassion, for your goodwill, maybe for their physiological needs, for their emotional or spiritual needs. Whatever they are, there are other people that you love, that you want to show up and be available for. And if you're not resting, you're actually aging your body so much quicker and bringing on the onset of illness and the lack of focus, which impacts your ability to feel self-confident and powerful when you finally get your task complete. So pay attention to your rest. The next thing is resting, and that's resting during the day. Well, I know many of us are driven, and we find ourselves staying on that treadmill or on that task. And that treadmill is not a negative term, because we love what we do, and we may find ourselves sticking with it, not taking a break, not getting up to go to the restroom, not even getting up to get some water, not getting up to stretch our legs, none of that. Your body operates on cycles. And one of the cycles that I want to bring to your attention is the ultradian rhythm. And this rhythm is a less than 24-hour cycle that your body cycles through every 90 to 120 minutes. And what happens is you may find yourself feeling a little sleepy or tired and losing focus at certain periods during the day. I know, for example, think about this if you've had this experience. I have. For example, I'd be here sitting at my desk at certain points in the evening working, and then my brain gets fogged and I feel tired and sleepy. And then what I do is I may get up, get some water, or I may just push through it. And then by pushing through it, what happens is that I no longer feel sleepy and I no longer feel tired. And suddenly I'm wide awake. And where did that sleep go? That's one of those cycles that my body went through. Your body goes through this cycle every 90 to 120 minutes throughout the day. And when you are in that dip of the cycle, go with the flow. If you feel like you want to sleep, take a 15 to 20 minute nap. Now, if you're at work, that may not be possible. If you're working for someone else, it may not be entirely possible. But what I would recommend you do in that case, if you can, close your office door, turn the lights down, tell your secretary that this is a time that you're going to revive, and just breathe deeply, slowly, relaxing your body, sending oxygen to your brain, and just really relaxing. And just being down. Now, during this downtime, what you want to do is to keep your focus off of the task. Because that task, when you're focused on it, can sometimes keep that mind going so heavily that it feels like you're actually engaged in the task still. And if you remember that your brain doesn't really know truth from false, you are actually engaged. Physiologically, your body is not disengaged. So disengage your body, take that rest. If you can't rest and take a nap, 5 minutes, 10 minutes worth of breathing and relaxation. Just lay back, maybe close your eyes. And if that's not possible, get up, go for a walk. Go for a walk and just take a break and think about something that's really positive and really good. So those are 3 things that I can bring to you that will help your focus. But then there are other things that will help you to pop that bubble. One of those big ones is distractions and the lack of structure. Do you find yourself not staying focused at your desk because of Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Google+, Instagram, Pinterest? My goodness, that one's addictive, is it not? Pinterest. Are those things occupying so much of your time that you can't get back to the work that you have to do? Now, let me warn you, when you do take a break, if you find that you are one of those persons that's chasing after every new video that pops up or every cute little cat stuff, every cute little kitty stuff, don't go on Facebook. Don't go there. Now, there are some tools that will help you to block out certain sites during certain hours of the day, that is during your productivity period. And what that's going to require is a structure for you so that you can create some time that you can actually be free to go on the social media sites and participate and do what you need to do. Or Other times where you block those sites during those productivity times so that you can actually stay on task. Now, one of the apps that I can think of is a Google Chrome extension, and it's called Stay Focused. And focused is spelled Focusd. Stay focused. Another one that I can really think of, which I really love, is Rescue Time. Now, Rescue Time will not block your site, but what it will do is it will give you a report of your productivity. You get to define what the productive sites are, and it'll give you a breakdown so you can actually take stock of how you are spending your workday. Where are you? How much time did you spend on Facebook as against email, as against other things? So avoid those distractions. Another big distraction is email. Don't tackle that first thing in the morning, neither voice messages, because that gives you an opportunity to go off in another direction rather than your focus. Stay focused. Put your events in your calendar and stick to it. If you find that you have a day that is very easily interrupted, what I recommend for you to do is to use a task list. And what you want to do is put 5 things on that list. 5 things that you can tackle before the interruption starts. You may have young kids, or you may be a boss at or supervisor at a location, and you have employees who like to knock on your door. If that's the case, get in earlier and tackle those 5 things that will give you the biggest boost for your day. That'll make you feel the most productive. And tackle them and get them out of the way. And then reward yourself each week when you have completed those tasks. It's really important. The next thing, my friend, which I don't want to say everybody, a lot of people overlook this big procrastination bubble trapper. And you know what that one is? Guess what? It's the song I've been singing since day one. The Passion Song. That's the one that people overlook. Do you have a passion, and are you living that passion? Are you? If you're not, you owe it to yourself to find that passion. Doesn't mean you're going to walk away from your job right now. No, that's not what it means. Doesn't mean you're even ever going to walk away from your job. Perhaps you like your job. But if you're not passionate about it, then you are missing out on something. So how can you get passionate about your job? Here's what to do. Find your passion. Make a list of the things that you love to do, that you're skilled at, that you feel you're gifted at. Match a need in society with your passion and go volunteer. Yes, I said it, volunteer. When you volunteer, it shouldn't just be a random thing. It should be something that is meaningful to you. That, my friends, will make a big difference. So those were 7 things that I gave you that will help you to pop the procrastination bubble. Now, here's what I need you to do. I need you to head on over to the drgwen.com/the-challenge. I have a 5-day challenge that's coming up starting on March 27th, and I am so excited about this because here in this challenge, I am going to be working with you. Yes, you, to overcome some procrastinating event in your life. You're going to tackle a goal and you are going to get through it. We're going to have fun. It'll be 5 days. I'll be with you during that 5 days. We'll be in that Facebook group. We'll be setting up house. We'll be supporting you. I'll be giving you videos and strategies and tips and training on how to handle some of the things that offset you, causing the procrastination. So I want to see you there. Once again, it's the 5-day, the Epic Results Challenge. Yes, that's what it's called. And if you're watching this, you'll see this at the top of the page. You go to thedrgwen.com/the-challenge. And go there, fill out your name. You'll be notified when we get started. I promise you, as you sign up for this, think about one goal that you could finish in 5 days or a week. 7 days is perfect. One single goal. And we're going to tackle that as I give you the skills, the knowledge, the training, the resource, and the fun, the vibrancy to get through this. Finally building that self-esteem, finally causing you to feel fulfilled and happy because, yay, you got something done. All right, so head over there. And once again, this is Dr. Gwen. I am so delighted that you were able to spend today with me. For those of you who watch this video after, please comment, like it, leave your comments, head over to my blog, thedrgwen.com/blog, and sign up there to be notified about my blogs and other events that are coming up. I've got several events coming up. Some of them are online, and I would love to see you be a part of it. So until then, my friends, take care. It's good to chat with you.